Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. If you're in the market for value stocks, you have come to the right place. Tracey Ryniec, our value stock strategist at Zacks.com, has a couple of more value stock picks that she wants to make you aware of. Cytec Industries being one of them, as CYT, the ticker symbol. Now, you have outlined some attractive value characteristics for this company.
Yeah, they are a specialty chemical company, and I've been covering almost all the specialty chemical companies, but right now they are attractive values because the P's are on the lower side and their earnings are rising quite rapidly because they are the building blocks of what's going on in the economy, global economy. And Cytec is one of those. They even have a segment called the building block chemicals. So, they're in inks, adhesive coatings, all of those things, and they are worldwide, so they're seeing just a good increase in earnings here. In fact, they just reported a record second quarter, and it was their best second quarter since 2008. So, things are looking up for them. As far as valuations, they're trading about almost 15 times. So they're kind of closer to the edge of value than some of the others that I've covered, but it's still an attractive price point, entry point for this kind of company. Okay. The estimates are soaring because of this great quarter that they just reported. Sales were up 28% year over year. They still are down 13% compared to that other great quarter they had in 2008, but it's cost cutting and keeping control of margins and other things that's really pushing them forward like a lot of companies right now. But they're seeing good things. They raised guidance sharply. So you're seeing all the estimates jump here. It was something like 320 to 350 from like 190 to 240. That's like a huge revision. And they're seeing good things across all their markets, and especially that building block segment, which was up something like 79% in sales year over year. So again, things are going pretty well for the chemical guys. Okay. On the chart, they were up and away for a while, and then they did pull back in May and June along with the markets. But they've seen this big rally in July that's pushed it back up to a 52-week high. But like I said, they're not super expensive here. Not the cheapest of the specialty chemicals, but still an attractive valuation.
They're building it one block at a time.
That's right.
All right, Pier 1, another name that comes out of the past, PIR, the ticker symbol.
Yes.
Frankly, I have not seen a Pier 1 store in a long time.
Well, Pier 1 is an interesting story. Most people knew them from, the 70s and 80s when they were really popular. They were started in California with like one store near Silicon Valley, and they are now 1,000 stores in 49 states and like I think Canada and Mexico. But the problem is they were kind of, cutting edge, importing a lot of interesting furniture and home goods, and then that market got a lot of competitors in it with like Cost Plus World Market, and then cheaper competitors such as Target, which carried like a global world line for a while. And so Pier 1 was basically near death a couple of years ago, even before the retail recession really, hit the industry hard. They were, really struggling, but they survived, and they're doing a lot better now. They're actually trading around 12 times forward earnings. That's under the industry, which is closer to 15. So they have attractive valuations here. This last quarter, they actually surprised on the estimate. All the analysts thought they would lose money yet again for the quarter, but no, they returned to profitability, and you can see from the estimates that the analysts think they're going to be profitable for the rest of this year and a decent amount for the year, and they're raising for 2011 as well. So they've survived, they've turned it around, they have some interesting products. They have that Papasan chair, which they were the first to import 27 years ago, which I do admit I owned at one point. But they've done some interesting things with it. They've put it in so that they can put it outside now so that, the sun doesn't beat on it and things like that. So, people are returning to their stores. The chart, I put up the 5-year because you can see where it was near death. And now, it's rebounded, it pulled back with the rest of the retail, but it's still an interesting story here.
All right, do you own either one of these two?
I do not.
If you want to check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas, go to our homepage, I should say, on our website, Zacks.com. And up in the upper right-hand corner of that homepage is where we put 4 new stock pick ideas for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we write about on Zacks.com. Tracey Ryniec is here with me periodically, like every week, to talk about these value stocks. You'll want to follow her picks on our webpage as well. With Tracey, I'm Terry Ruffalo.